What happens when a Carnegie Mellon genius with a perfect 4.0 GPA walks into a dating reality show? Park Hee-sun from Singles Inferno Season 5 is breaking the internet, but not for the reasons you'd expect. Is she really dating her on-screen match Lim Soo-bin in real life? And how did a Miss Korea runner-up manage to ace one of the hardest tech programs in America while building a romance that has millions shipping them? Stay until the end to find out why former Singles Inferno contestants are convinced these two are together off-camera, and what her ex-boyfriend reveals about her actual type. And if you're into deep dives on reality TV's most interesting cast members, subscribe to stay updated. Who is Park Hee-sun? Park Hee-sun entered Netflix's Singles Inferno Season 5 as the show's youngest female contestant at 22 years old. Born on September 8, 2003, in Seocho District, Seoul, she stands 173.5 centimeters tall and is the tallest female contestant this season. She has an ISTP personality type according to her profile. Hee-sun is fluent in 3 languages: Korean, English, and Chinese. A skill set she developed through an international upbringing that took her from Seoul Jamwon Elementary School through 4th grade to Canada, where she completed elementary at Gabriel Catholic School, then back to Korea for Chadwick International School, Songdo for middle and high school, and eventually to the United States for university. She describes herself as enthusiastic, proactive, and someone who loves being in the spotlight, traits that served her well as a former cheerleader in middle and high school and as a member of Alpha Kappa Delta Phi, an international Asian interest sorority. Her old dance cover videos resurfaced on TikTok, each pulling 500,000 to over 1 million views, showcasing her skills as a former cheerleader with incredibly fluid movement. The Carnegie Mellon revelation. Here's where Hee-sun's story gets seriously impressive. She's currently studying information systems at Carnegie Mellon University, ranked 3rd globally for computer science and information systems, only behind MIT and Stanford. For those unfamiliar with CMU, this isn't just another good school. It's a tech powerhouse where the admission rate hovers around 11%, and the curriculum is notoriously brutal, especially for STEM majors. Hee-sun isn't just surviving there, she's thriving with a perfect 4.0 GPA and Dean's List high honors status, placing her in the top 1% of her entire cohort. To put this in perspective, we're talking about someone competing against hundreds of the brightest tech students in the world and still coming out on top. Her academic record recently went viral when her acceptance letters to Seoul National University and Yonsei University for exchange programs were revealed, showcasing that full transcript of straight A's. She's also minoring in human-computer interaction and fine arts, proving her range extends beyond just coding and data systems. During her time at school, she developed a passion for building robots, participating in club activities and competitions. Add to that internships in CRM and media at L'Oreal, previous experience as a user experience researcher, and a Google certification in basic cybersecurity. Beauty and brains, the Miss Korea achievement. In 2024, while maintaining her perfect academic record at one of the world's toughest universities, Hee-sun placed as first runner-up in Miss Korea, winning the title of Jin, meaning goodness. This isn't a participation trophy. Miss Korea is one of South Korea's most prestigious beauty pageants, with intense competition and national recognition. What makes the story even more interesting is who was the MC of that event. Mina Soo Choi, another Singles Inferno Season 5 contestant, who could be considered Hee-sun's rival because she was also interested in Soo-bin, was the MC at the Miss Korea 68th edition finals when Hee-sun was crowned. Mina Soo herself was Miss Korea 2021 runner-up, Miss Earth Korea 2022, and Miss Earth 2022, one of only 2 Korean beauty queens in history to win a major international pageant. Hee-sun also won the International Cultural Exchange Contribution Award at the 2024 Korea Hallyu Entertainment Awards and the Miss Seoul Gyeonggi Incheon 2024 title. During her Miss Korea journey, she was featured on Kim Jong-kook's YouTube channel, Jim Jong-kook, alongside the top 5 Miss Korea 2024 finalists, where she stood out with her youthful appearance, slender figure, and bright personality. What makes this achievement particularly remarkable is the time management required. Hee-sun took a 2-year leave from CMU between 2023 and 2025 to compete in Miss Korea, showing just how seriously she approached this goal. Fellow tech students and people in STEM fields have flooded Reddit and social media with support, many commenting that balancing a degree in information systems, which requires heavy math, econometrics, and coding, with pageant prep is borderline superhuman. The endgame couple everyone's talking about. On Singles Inferno Season 5, Hee-sun from the beginning liked Soobin, a former baseball player and now a model. But initially, Soobin was more impressed with Mina Soo Choi. This caused netizens in the early episodes to criticize Soobin because they thought he was using Hee-sun to make Mina Soo jealous and didn't actually like Hee-sun. But what stood out about Hee-sun was how unproblematic she remained throughout, despite some early viewer criticism calling her clingy. And despite her controversial fashion choice of a $4,700 Dolce & Gabbana red floral dress on her first appearance that most viewers criticized as ugly, public perception shifted dramatically once her intelligence and achievements were revealed mid-season. She went from being underestimated to becoming a fan favorite. As the show progressed, Soobin increasingly showed genuine and clear feelings for Hee-sun and created what fans have dubbed the show's maknae couple, or youngest pairing. Their chemistry became one of the season's main storylines, with multiple emotional moments and interactions that had viewers convinced they were genuine. The show had its dramatic beats in episode 10 about Soobin sharing a bed with another contestant, Kim Min-ji, which caused tension. In the final episode, Hee-sun ultimately held Soobin's hand and walked off Inferno together, though not before addressing the bed-sharing incident between Soobin and Min-ji. From what viewers could see, it seems Hee-sun hasn't completely moved past what happened, which is understandable given the circumstances. But the fact that she chose to leave with him suggests she's willing to work through it. Fans are now hoping the couple will continue developing their relationship after the show wraps and become a real couple off-camera. Former Singles Inferno Season 4 cast members Lee Se-yeon and Hae Jin publicly stated while watching Hee-sun and Soobin's Paradise date that they were certain the two were together in real life. The evidence fans point to includes matching profile answers. When Soobin wrote that the most impressive thing he'd ever heard from the opposite sex was, "You look like my ex-boyfriend," the exact phrase Hee-sun said about Soobin during the campfire. And then Soobin's close friend posted a photo and wished for Soobin and Hee-sun to become a couple. Additionally, a social media account recently surfaced photos allegedly showing Hee-sun with her ex-boyfriend, and commenters immediately noted that her type, based on her ex-looks, has the vibe like Soobin. Hee-sun's account, @HeesunRose, had previously been public, and the sudden privacy shift, combined with Soobin reportedly deactivating his account, sent fans into speculation overdrive about a backstreet relationship happening off-camera. Guess what fans figured out when they dug through Hee-sun's Instagram after she reopened it today? A photo of her wearing Soobin's jacket. Yes, that jacket. The same one he wore on the show. So, here's what I'm curious about. Do you think someone with Hee-sun's background and achievements actually benefits from appearing on a show like Singles Inferno? Or does it put unnecessary pressure on her professional reputation? Based on all the evidence, do you believe she and Soobin are actually dating now? Or are we all just reading too much into edited reality TV? And finally, if they are together, should they keep it private or go public? Drop your thoughts below. And if you want more deep dives like this on reality TV's most interesting personalities, hit that subscribe button.